don't counterpick yourself. Please. Malphite's right there. No. One of the few, I think, reliable counters to Gwen is Jace. We've seen this matchup a lot. You don't need the Gwen either. Red Force, their current form, I would have liked to see something a little bit safer. I think against Gen G, they're taking a big risk here, but the payoff can be huge as well. As I mentioned, I'm going to be looking very, very closely towards Dread. One of the benefits that you're going to have with the Hecarim is, of course, that your clear is monstrously fast. Very, very nice.
As easy as that. I think Jovi knew that if he took that, he would take a lot of damage. As we're diving bot, actually, already the flash comes in. Lehens is looking for more. Goes. He's going to go for the rocket jump, and he gets taken down out of the sky by the Hecarim. And already at 3.5 minutes, Peanut active on the bottom side of the map. Now is coming around the bend. Remember, Ghost, no flash in this position, and Dread pretty low on health now. As we're trying to engage onto Jovi, they know he doesn't have flash, but the hook is going to miss. It does not matter, as now the root will come in, and Peanut's going to get caught off as well. A very aggressive and assertive maneuver there from BDD gets Nongshim a couple of kills.
And that really key there is that Ghost was able to pick up a kill as well. Saving Nongshim from what was a very, very poor early laning phase. Nicely capitalized on by Peanut, and now with Chovy already going down, the engage comes through here.
Okay, no flash on a Peter, and they're getting baited into this one. Who's baiting who is the question. The fear goes down onto Peter. Is the damage enough for Ghost? It looks like no, as at least he will save the life of Peter. But another great gank comes in, and that's now 2 kills onto Ruler.
So it's Nongshim that make a play, but it's Gen G that are just sitting around, actually get the better end of it, although Ruler...
Yeah, well, he is going to get hit on that one in the miss as Ruler was in there. The flash finally does come out, but Kana, very scary, is going to be looking for the dive here. Miss on the zap. Easily sidestepped, as also BDD's going to go down. Another great gank, it looks like, from Peanut as he goes into the mid lane, and Jovi gets his revenge.
Very nice kill there for Kana. Very much a necessity, because otherwise... might have seen Ruler actually push through for that play. Lehens says no, Shelly.
Get it down on the bottom side either, but like, not sure about this trade.
As it is just a very nice example again of what this horse can provide. And here, even getting caught in the chompers, does get the ult off crucially, which allows him to get the second activation of his needles so that he can actually run down. Nice movement there as well, making sure that the zap doesn't hit him. I think
that is the current case, at least in this first game. As now Gen G, they're confident to step forward and start looking to steal stuff here. As the engage will come in. A big wombo combo as Nautilus does eat a lot of the pressure, though, as Peanut a little bit in no man's land. And now Kana on the front line, getting those needles down. 2v1 in the bottom side, as Dread is not able to get the kill onto Peanut. Still the fight going on in here. Toby is just AoEing everybody down and providing a front line here for Ruler. Knock back onto Ruler, but it does not matter. The chase is there. The horsey is back in the game, and the double kill will come through for Doran, as a 4-for-1 is the trade in favor of Gen G.
And the one isn't Alistair, and if Alistair dies in a fight like this, you are perfectly happy in a game.
2-item Jace at 17 minutes into the game, right? You can't walk up to objectives when you've already lost a lot of map control, so it's very difficult. You see that Ghost here, he might just die. I mean, if that rocket hit him, there was a chance. Maybe even a flash would have come in, but now he's just out of the fight, right? And I think in that last fight, biggest thing was that Gen G were all there. They were ready to fight. They were calling for it on comms. Nongshim looked a little bit, you know, out of place. Not everybody was there. Ghost wasn't laying in the damage. And I don't know, Gen G's just had a better plan, and they played around their spikes better, as you talked about. They do know this is happening, as they are going to get the hook onto Lehens. But look at the damage on the Baron. Like, even if Lehens goes down, it's unfortunately not a huge deal, as they're actually looking to turn it around. Look at the damage that the Jinx already does, as in goes Peanut. Lehens took the brunt of that damage, as now Kana just desperately trying to get the kill here, but he won't even get that, and Lehens is going to shut him down, as Peanut super fed here on the horse as well, still looking for more and more. As Nongshim in a little bit of trouble. Kind of a funky shot blast there, but I don't think it matters at this point. Gen G, they might just push in and end the game at this point.
They very well should have the Baron buff available. Only people alive are the Tristana with no power, and Dread, even on his trusty Lee Sin, was not able to get anything done here. And this is an exceedingly dominant performance here from Gen G in the first game of the night.
This is just a smackdown from minute one. There was one good play as Ghost goes for kind of a funny jump there. Gotta love it. As you know, they'll be looking for this. This is kind of the LCK standard nowadays. Pick up as many kills as possible. As they gave a kill to Kana, though, so a bit generous as well. But GG right at 26 minutes.
Give or take. And with Tristana and Nautilus, I think you should be able to take control of that lane, at least for the first couple of levels, right? Tristana's level 2 all-in is notorious for a reason. Alistair level 1 is effectively a caster minion. Will be the Gragas.
True.
I like the Gragas more than enough. I think Gragas has an incredible amount of built-in safety, rounds out the team comp very, very nicely, provides frontline, and this is night and day what we have here for Nongshim. Can Gen G absolutely demolish the top side and run away with this game? Of course, using your pick potential then. This is a much more manageable game for Nongshim. But even the matchups that they were supposed to win in the previous game were kind of just won by Gen G regardless. If Peanut is able to set up an early dive, again bolstered by the amount of vision that they have available here, this is where he's most vulnerable, and if either Doran or Peanut gets a kill here, that post 6 is going to be a lot harder as well.
Oh boy. And this is what you got to deal with when you're Kana, right? He's trying to weave in and outs here of the minions, but the dive is not great, and they spot the Lee Sin coming in as well. So Peanut and Doran on the run here. Peanut will get slowed up by the barrel. Kana still getting in there, but nothing will amount of it.
Really nicely done by Kana there to use his W to reduce the damage. Now the return gank.
Yeah, he's here. The flash comes in. The spear lands, and that is first blood. Did not expect him to be all the way around. He put down a ward, but it was too little, too late.
Oh, the Peanut giggle there in the camps.
But he doesn't have to say, okay, we're doing the dragon. He's just going to walk away from that, act like he's scared. And this will be an early Hextech Drake to the side of Gen G. As the smite will come in, and Peanut will live.
Gets his upgraded smite as well. It's way over, but Peter
trying to get on in there. Lahens, though, with the Eclipse, he will just flash away. It is double flash traded for just Peter's flash. So actually that aggressive play pays off for the Nongshim bottom lane.
Pulled Ghost through the jumper, so Ghost was just kind of awkwardly standing there. I don't think it would have mattered too much as Chovy.
Oh, he's getting greedy for that ward, and he's going to pay the price for it. Is the damage enough is the question, as one more Spirit Rush is not enough to get the kill.
That's all we ask for.
Uh-oh. Chovy is in trouble here, as, he's going to dodge that, and he gets out on the edge of the Realm Warp. Breaker enacted. Third time's the charm? You're on vision. They see him. As the charm will land, and the hook will not. As the Lee Sin able to go in there, but you've just baited yourself this time around as Peter is going to get caught, and this is just Gen G just running circles around them now. Another kill going to be given over, this time to the Renekton.
Nongshim Red Force, very different from the previous game. It's Ghost.
Ghost over the wall, just flashes on Ruler. He says, who's the better AD carry now? As he's even getting some damage, and another hook comes in from Peter. But Lahens will flash and escape, so at least a little bit of bottom lane supremacy going the way of Nongshim.
As I was saying, that is exactly what you need. Ghost being as fed as he is, as it is just straight up Guild Force. Flash over the wall. Yeah, not a lot to be done. That is the beauty of Graviton.
As there is a lot of posturing around the second Drake here, as BDD, he's going to be 100-0'd here, as down he goes. Perfect setup from the side of Gen G. They deny vision. BDD thinks he's safe, but he is absolutely not.
And while these objectives going over to Gen G is completely fine, the problem is that the kills will keep them relevant for much longer than they otherwise would.
Yeah, they've got something going on. But yeah, we've seen Peanut do this before as well in Italy. It helps that there is just so much enabling as Ruler is going on in there. The hook goes on to the Leona, but they have enough damage at this point to just blow up Lahens as well. No flash onto him as maybe even another kill. We're diving the turret as Ruler will just barely be able to get away. Also win Kraken Slayer in this one, so
oh no,
it's pretty rough.
Oh no.
Yeah, kind of no body slam here. As the Dominus is available, just going to get on in there. The body slam does come up, but it does not matter. The flash will not save him either, as Gen G, they know they've got to go where their bread is buttered. 16 minutes into the game.
Oh, Doran's not dying. He's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's 1-0-2. He has this hull breaker to survive. As Dread is looking for a little bit of fun down here on the bottom side. As over the wall he goes, the flash comes in as the kick is there, the Q is there, avoids the chompers perfectly. The only one who's not having fun in this game on the side of Gen G is Ruler, because he just keeps getting ganked. And yeah, he can't even farm his own Krugs at this point. You're not going to be doing damage to Ryze anymore.
No, and I'm not one to go in too hard on item builds, but in this case I think it might actually be a big difference maker. So Ghost, you better collect some people.
We'll see if he can get some last hits, as he is going to cleanse that very nicely, but Peter not in the best spot here. Nongshim very aggressively positioned in the mid lane. They say, no, 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 we're ahead in this game, but I'm not so sure, because they just got bodied.
And the issue for Nongshim is that scaling is a relative term.
Oh no. Dread's going in. They're looking for kills. Nongshim are like, let's set up a play. BDD was not here, and they were not ready to get the kills. And very, very rushed. Gen G immediately going to clap down on that one. As meanwhile, Doran's not even here.
No.
He's just breaking some hulls, man. It's in the name of the item. That's all he's doing.
Doran, unbothered. The crocodile in his natural habitat. I guess not, because he's destroying structures, which is
yeah. I think you could pretty much play anything.
5 Yordles, maybe, but not 5 Teemos.
Chovy is not losing health. Like, and Nongshim are still trying to set up plays. Doran's in your base. Doran is in your base, okay? Like, you are not getting away from this. And nobody is going to kill Doran. You were right at the end of the day, Chronicler. He will live. And game number 2 is going to be quicker than game number 1. Well, Lahens might die here. Okay, he's got a stopwatch. There you go, best item in the game. They're just going to knock down these structures. Will they go for the end is the only question on their minds. And it looks like they will. They have the ability to at this point. 12,000 gold the lead now for Gen G at 22 minutes.
I just want to remind, we haven't seen this Gen G face off against T1 yet. And that's got to be what everyone's thinking about, right? Because this is such an insanely dominant performance. The confidence to just lock in the composition and then actually play it out. 2 times in a row, Gen G playing around the playing around the power beautifully. They're not going to end here, right? I think that's the right call, honestly.
Oh,
like,
wow.
Don't
Teleport.
wait.
Nongshim trying to speed this one up. They're trying to go home as fast as possible. Okay, nice charm onto Chovy. You did about 10 damage there.
No!
Nicely done as the Croc. This time, he's in his natural habitat. This game is over, guys. Not much else to say about this one. Gen G will close the door in 23.5 minutes. And I wasn't joking when I said Nongshim were trying to end this one as soon as possible. It has been painful. They have been bullied. But that's what happens sometimes. 14,000 gold the lead. Gen G will smack them down once again. It's not every day that Ruler, just gets to sit on the bus and just, get driven to the victory.
Truck along.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Jason for the POG interview translation, joined by Peanut Doran from Gen G. Congratulations. Doran, 9th win of the split. How do you feel? Sorry, what was that? How do you feel about? What was that about? 9th victory of the split. How do you feel? I'm happy that we are continuing our winning streak, and it's good. Peanut, and I heard today is your 7th year anniversary of your LCK debut. Congratulations. So, how do you feel? You know, getting this gift of victory to celebrate your anniversary. Yeah, I was pretty amazed that I was having a match on my anniversary of my debut. And yeah, I mean, time flies. It's been 7 years. Huge respect over to Peanut. And due to the COVID situations, you know, Genji was not able to play Nongshim Rat Force with this full roster. And this is your first match against them in the split. So what was your mindset heading into today's series? I mean, like, nothing special. I just think that we have to beat every single team in the LCK in the end. So we weren't too, you know, worried about our opponents. I just wanted to play as we normally do. So I wasn't, either paying too much attention about my opponent. I just wanted to focus on what I have to do. And that really worked well for Genji and Peanut. I have a question about the Hecarim jungle. So your Hecarim was just camping bot all day long in the early game, and that was so significant to Genji's victory in game 1. And I think Hecarim has become one of the mainstream pick here in the competitive matches. Because he can upgrade his boots really fast. It has become a thing in other regions already, and we're having more and more Hecarims in the LCK as well. And yeah, he gets to have a lot more agency faster than other jungle picks. However, he didn't really have a high win rate so far. Why do you think is that? It's not because of the Hecarim pick, I think. I think not many teams tried it yet, so... And also the opponents were kind of dealing with it pretty well, so they were able to kind of, you know, cope with the situation of the running horse. What do you think of Hecarim in the next patch 12.4? I think I have to practice more with that patch, you know, then I'll get to find out, because it's too early to kind of say or confirm whether Hecarim will be good or bad. So, you are diving bot a lot in game number 1. Are you the one setting up the plays? No, our bottom duo, you know, was making a lot of calls, and we were having a lot of communication, and thanks to that, we were able to make a clean turret dive. In game 2, we had Renekton Nidalee comp after a bit of a while, because that duo actually has not been scoring a high win rate here in the LCK 2022. I mean, we kind of tried that from, you know, since like long time ago, so we wanted to try it, you know, today as well. So today, Morgan, and before today, Morgan was the only player to have a victory on Renekton. I actually didn't know that Renekton had such a low win rate. So I'm surprised. I guess Doran was not too worried about the stats. Do you think that Peanut's Nidalee was the game changer of Renekton's win rate? Absolutely, like 100%. I mean, Renekton without Nidalee is not a thing, you know. It doesn't really become the real crocodile. And also thanks to the Renekton, I was also able to scale well. However, Ruler was having some hard time down on the bottom lane. But still, Genji was able to close out the game very fast. Was that the theme of today's series, you know, concept? Not really, you know. Somehow, we had a very fast-paced game, and we were able to end the game super fast. How was that even possible, Peanut? My team was playing so well, and I mean, just these days, the tempo has become a lot faster compared to previous kind of patches and seasons. I guess the game itself is kind of speeding up with the current meta, and your next opponent will be DRX. I hope we can continue our win streak, because I'm so happy that we are, you know, getting so many wins. So I hope we can keep performing on a good level. And Doran, your family is here to support you. Is today a special day? No, they just sometimes show up.
보란 선수의 플레이를 또 감상하기 위해서 와주시는 것 같은데 그럼 가족분들께
Any message over to your family watching you here at Lowell Park?
집이 먼데 조심히
You know,
가면 좋겠어.
I know you guys came up from far, far away from Changwon, so yeah, have a safe travel back to our hometown. And Peanut, today is your 7th year anniversary of your LCK debut, and we are having so many Peanut fans out here. I cannot really believe that this is my 7th year anniversary, you know? And without the fans, I would have never made it this far. So I want to say thank you, and I hope I can make it to 8th, 9th year anniversary, and even 10th year anniversary as a pro player. Once again, congratulations to Doran and Peanut, and this will be the end of the POG interview. Back to the analyst carpet space. Thank you.